So you clicked on this video because you want to learn how to rock mine. Is that right? Well, alrighty. Let's get into it. I'm interrupting this to tell you this. If you do not like or subscribe, my snake may never find another rat. Okay, so before we actually get into rock mining, one of the things that you're going to need, obviously, a rock. So you can pick this up at Lorville for a little over 100 alpha aUEC. Alright. It literally takes like 3 or 4 missions, and you can buy this right here. Okay. Now, before we go, a couple of things you're going to need. The first one is Lux. You're going to get mighty thirsty out there. Okay. We got to make sure that you're going to have enough. All right. Second thing, ammo. Okay, so we're going to need ammo for our guns. Okay. Second thing you need to go ahead and get is a max lift as well as a multi-tool. Okay, gotta have these two. That's the most important. Now, with that, you're going to need a Paramed refill. You're also going to need, obviously, refills for the med gun and for the max lift. Okay. Now, with your rock, don't worry about going and getting the dang bags. We're going to make this super simple and easy. Okay, do not worry about buying extra bags. What we're going to do is when we fill up our rock, only thing you're going to have to do, open this door, open the storage, and you can pull all of your materials right into your actual storage. Okay, and then once you do that, you're going to have a 2 SCU container. My goodness, I can't talk. And what you're going to do is open it up, transfer all of your gems into your storage. Okay, see here I got 298 of finmaline. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. So this is the most profitable gem you can get when rock mining specifically. Now there's more that you can do with a prospector and a mole, all that stuff. We're not talking about those. We're just talking about the rock. Okay. So, like I said, we're only going to be going for finmaline. Okay. Now the ship that I chose is the Zeus. If you do not have a Zeus, or if you can't get your hands on one, I suggest going to a place like Lorville and picking you up a Drake Cutlass Black. You can rent those fairly cheap. You'll have to do a couple of more missions and you can rent one. It's not too bad. It's like, I think 30. I'll have to fact check that. I'll have it put on the screen how much it is to rent it. But you have to have something that will haul the rock. Alright. So once you're done with all of that, you're going to come into Pyro. You're going to choose Pyro 5. You're going to quantum all the way here, and then you're going to go to the moon of Pyro 5 named Fuego. Okay? Fuego, the only thing that it's going to have here is the gem that we're looking for. There is no other gem. Okay? So it's only going to have the finmaline. It is the best moon for rock mining. And there's not going to be a whole lot of people here. There's not a whole lot of outposts. So you're pretty much going to be safe. Okay, so when we get here, we're going to shoot all the way down to the moon. And not crash. Almost crashed. Okay, so when we get here, we're just going to start tabbing like crazy. Obviously, I'm beside one already, so we're not going to use this one. Okay, we're going to go find another one. Alright, so what we're doing is we're just driving across, and we are just tabbing like crazy. Here's a prime example of what I'm looking for. So when you're tabbing, you're going to get these unknowns that pop up. Instead of reading all of the signatures and stuff that comes back to you, this is what we're going to do. Make it real easy. So this one here is 5.8 kilometers. That is not going to be, that's going to be a ship mineable, which we're going to go look at that. That is going to be a ship mineable. These here, these two, that spawn less than 5 kilometers from you, are going to be rock mineables. And what I mean by that is we're going to go look at the ship one first. When they're more than 5 kilometers out, they are going to look like this. Alright, so these big ones that is going to be used by the prospector and by the mole. Okay. Now the ones that are less than 5 kilometers, meaning these over here, is going to be the ones that you're going to mine with the rock. Alright, so let's get a little bit closer, keep tabbing. There they are. So you see how these look different? The more you do it, you'll be able to spot them. You see how they have these little icons on them? So all of these here are going to be your rock mineables. See what they look like? Alright, let's go look at the other one. Oh, don't crash. Same thing here. Icons, they're all huddled together. They're real close. This is the ones that are going to be mined with the rock. Okay. So we have 2 nodes here, looking real good. Let's go ahead and put our landing gear down. I suggest you keybind. I suggest you keybind something where you can just open your doors just like this. Makes it so much easier. That way you can just go ahead and have it down. You can see where you need to park. Just get away from the rock a little bit. Just like that. Alright. One of the most important things while mining with a rock.
Engines are off.
Cut your engines off. If you do not, your ship will fly up. You won't get into it. And if you have a bunch of gems on your ship, you will be very sad. I know this is going to be a little confusing at first. I promise it is this easy what we're making it right now. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the driver's seat.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Okay. This is where all the fun and magic happens. Ooh. Okay, so when you get to your node, the first thing you're going to do, go ahead and hit your scroll wheel and have that come out. Okay. Now, I don't know what is going on with my rock. I think I hit a button and made it look weird like this. It's not wanting to follow me around. I don't know what I did. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, so I got it fixed. So there's, when we first pull up, go ahead and get out our, so go ahead and hit the middle mouse wheel. Go ahead and bring up our arm. Now we're gonna put our crosshairs. So this here, put our crosshairs right on the rock. Just gonna take it a second. You're gonna hear it start scanning like that. All right. The reason we're gonna let it scan is because it's gonna bring up this here and this here. We're here. We need to be up in this green. Well, it'll be green in a second, but we need to be in this optimal zone here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and drive a little bit closer. All right, there we are. So now that we got this out of the way, now we need to start looking at this over here. Go ahead and hit the left click on your mouse. That's going to start your laser. Now, we're going to go ahead and bring up the laser intensity from 20%. We're going to bring it up only about halfway. You'll see in a second the green right here. We cannot go into the red. So we're going to keep it in the green. If you bring it into the red, like that there, the rock will explode. So this green that you're seeing on the right hand side, right here, we're going to go ahead and bring up our laser intensity just a bit. It's going to slowly creep up. Perfect. Now, when it's in the green, it is a lot more sensitive, meaning just like that. It will jump up a lot higher, a lot quicker. So we're going to turn down to 20%. Just feather it a little bit. That green bar will fill up. As soon as it does, it's going to cut your laser off, and there goes the gems. So, now we're going to hit left alt and the left click on your mouse.
Extraction mode on.
Go ahead and go into extraction mode, tab, and this is going to show you where all of the little gems are. Okay, we saw one come up. Again, because we tab, they're real easy to see. So left click. Let's go ahead and collect all these gems. Alright, and that is, oh, there's one there. There's one there. Okay. You see why we tab? I didn't even see those over there. But because we tabbed, it bring the name up and they were real easy to see. So, I'm going to go ahead and speed things up. I'm going to go ahead and collect these rocks and we'll be right back.
Fracturing mode on. Systems off.
Alright, so we are done mining. I have gotten all of those. They are now in the back of my rock. Let's go ahead and open this door. Open up the storage. Little pro tip. The heavy armor with the big backpack that can hold 180,000 capacity really helps out with this. So we're gonna go ahead and go put everything we have in our backpack up real quick. Okay. So open our storage. The big heavy backpack like this will hold roughly 170, I think. Let's go ahead and split that. Yeah, roughly 170. That's about max. So we're gonna go ahead and shift, put that in. Alright guys, so at the time of recording this video, the Finmaline, I really feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong, but the Finmaline is roughly $288 per at Lorville right now at the time of this video. So let me go ahead and whip out my handy dandy calculator. So ahead and bring this on the screen. So 638 times 288. That is how much we have roughly right now. I feel like that's wrong though. Yeah, it is. That's wrong. We're going to go ahead and see how much it is. I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen right. I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen right now. Okay. So now that you're done with that, I'm going to go ahead and come in here because you are real thirsty. Get you out of Lux. And we got to find our trash can. You know what? We're going to go ahead and the ones we have drank, go ahead and put it right up in here. Face down. We know it's drunk. Don't litter, guys. We're going to go ahead and get one more. Alright, so we're just going to rinse and repeat. Okay. If you're going to be doing this within the next couple of weeks of me uploading this video, please make sure that whatever you put your gems in, for me it's this 2SU crate right here, please go ahead and put it in like a cargo. For me it's like the cargo elevator at Gaslight. That way when they do the next patch, they do the next update, you're not going to be just out of all your gems. Like if you're going to do this and bedlog for now, just stow this. And I don't know if how many people know this. This might be very common. I don't know. But if you, well, okay, hang on. So lower the elevator. Where is my, okay, there it is. Put it in the elevator, double click it. It's going to go ahead and open up that 2SE container. And we're just going to drag it in our personal inventory. Okay. And then that way, go ahead and hit the back to parent container. That way, if you get full on whatever container you're using, you can go ahead and stow your gems here, have a fresh container, go ahead and bring it up, and then you can go right back down once you get all the gems you need. If you need a bigger container, you can buy one, put all your gems in it, and then go sell.